Natalie Wood was a Hollywood starlet that come to an untimely death on a yacht with Christopher Walken and Robert Wagner. And we'll get into the details of that. But I wanted to tell you about this museum in Las Vegas that this guy, Zak Bagans, runs, right? And it's a haunted museum where he showcases items that he believes are attached to paranormal events. And he has a display of Natalie Wood, her memorabilia, but also some items from the yacht that she was last seen on. And essentially, Natalie was on this yacht, and there was a captain, I think there was a deckhand, Robert Wagner, another famous actor, Christopher Walken, and a lot of drinking going on, a big argument, and it had to do with Natalie and her career and her comeback. And I think she was going to do a comeback movie with Christopher Walken. And then I guess everybody was doing their own thing, and somebody went to look for Natalie and they couldn't find her. And so eventually they realized that she had fell overboard, right? Just for a primer before we get back into the supernatural side, let's watch this clip about Natalie Wood.
Shocking secrets revealed about the life and death of Hollywood icon Natalie Wood. From the double life that husband Robert Wagner allegedly led to new information now classifying Wood's accidental drowning as a suspicious death, biographer Suzanne Finstad exposes startling discoveries about the actress once called America's prettiest girl next door.
It's a Hollywood murder mystery. There's no other way to describe it.
It's a mystery that starts before Natalie Wood was even born, when her mother Maria met a gypsy fortune teller.
She'd been told that she was going to have a second daughter who would be a famous beauty. The other chilling prophecy is that she was going to drown in dark water.
Listen, this is all words, right? Like, I mean, that is chilling to think that she was told something like that. But I just want to remind everybody, this is the kind of the perspective I take. These stories fascinate me, but I can't help but be a skeptic. And when I hear stuff like that, okay, that's great, but was that story concocted after the fact?
Both of those prophecies came true for Natalie, whose life was a mix of pain and glory.
There were secrets galore. It's just heartbreaking.
One heartbreaking secret, the sexual relationship Natalie's mother encouraged between her then 15-year-old daughter and 38-year-old Frank Sinatra.
She had multiple incidents where, as a minor, she was in sexually compromising positions and pressured into sex with men.
Perhaps to escape it all, Natalie married actor Robert Wagner when she was just 19. But their fairy tale union ended 4 years later, Natalie reportedly catching Wagner cheating with the butler.
He was having an affair. It was a man, and that was shattering to Natalie.
But fate brought the couple back together, and they remarried in 1972. 9 years later, Natalie Wood would be dead, drowned in those once predicted dark waters. It happened off the coast of Catalina Island, Thanksgiving weekend 1981.
Catalina Island is an island off the coast of Southern California, full of beautiful homes. It's actually very densely packed, and it's just the yacht crowd loves it.
When Natalie, Wagner, actor Christopher Walken, and deckhand Dennis DeVerne were staying aboard the couple's yacht. The death was originally classified as an accident. There had been heavy drinking, and Natalie somehow slipped and fell overboard. But Finstad's research showed the evidence didn't add up, even suggesting a possible cover-up. The case was reopened and in 2018 reclassified as a suspicious death.
Her husband, Robert Wagner, was actually named the singular person of interest in connection with her drowning.
Wagner has denied having anything to do with Natalie's death. But deckhand Dennis DeVerne, who originally signed an exculpatory statement, is now speaking out, recounting an incriminating story he supposedly told a girlfriend just days after Natalie's body was found.
He said that he had seen a fight on deck between Robert Wagner and Natalie, that he saw a shoving match going on. She's in the water. There are witnesses who heard her going overboard, heard the scream.
Finstad's investigation has led to other witnesses coming forward, including Michael Franco, seen here in this never-before-released LA Coroner's Office photo ID obtained by Finstad exclusively for Daily Mail TV.
A doctor who was an eyewitness to her autopsy, and he had noticed these striations that were on her thighs that indicated that there was someone trying to push her back into the water.
So all of this basically is setting up the story for Zak Bagans and his display. And basically what he's saying is that her spirit is at unrest and is poltergeist-like in his museum. And what they've said is that there's been some incidents happen. Some of it's caught on video, I'm going to show you, and some of it's photographic evidence. But this is a picture that was taken in February 2017 in this exhibit, right? And he was alone in the museum, and he caught a shadow of a person. It's right here. And I'm going to show you the zoomed in version. And he was able to catch this on film. It just, the shadow appeared, but there was no reason for a shadow to be there. He was there alone. I mean, that's super creepy. And then this is just showing the Natalie Wood exhibit. It has actual artifacts from the yacht that she died on. Here's Robert Wagner and Natalie in their heyday. This was actually in 1980. Beautiful fur coat, leather. You can't get away wearing all this stuff now. He's got his Louis Vuitton bags. He's a very dapper guy. I didn't know about the whole gay affair thing. Okay. So here is a clock that Natalie gave to the captain, Dennis Davern. And apparently this captain and someone were discussing Natalie years later. It hadn't been used for years. It hadn't been wound. It wasn't running. As they brought up Natalie, it started chiming. Now, that's creepy, and that would get my attention, but this is another, it's just a story. Like, we don't, these aren't verified facts, and that's what happens in the paranormal and the supernatural. It's a whole lot of he said, she said. Here's more artifacts from her life and career. Let me show you this video where they capture these events happening, because it is eye-opening. Alright, so here's the exhibit. Here it is during the day. People are here. It's got portals, just like you're on the yacht. And then look at this magazine. They're going to zoom in on it for you. The page just turns. It's under plexiglass, so that wasn't the wind. And then look at this thing's getting knocked over. Could be the air conditioner turning on. And then watch this. Okay, the only thing I'm going to say about that, the plexiglass thing falling apart, is it's Las Vegas. It's very dry. And the sealant, the adhesion element, like caulk or whatever, glue, it just could have dried out. And with the air conditioner cycling on and off, that could have triggered it. I don't know. I'm not there to investigate myself, but that's just the thoughts that come to my mind. So she drowned November 29th, 1981. And basically they were celebrating Thanksgiving weekend, but a big fight broke out. And sometimes that story hasn't been real clear. But what they do know is they went to look for her and couldn't find her. And so they, realized that she must have went overboard. And they eventually found her body. And now the coroner is saying he found some suspicious marks on her. But I can tell you this, forensics after a body's been in the water is a really tough one. It's really tough. She was 43 years old when she died. Absolutely beautiful. Look at her. Tragic end. Beautiful yacht. I guess it was just Southern California, Hollywood moment there. This is her sister. In that video earlier, we saw her daughter. And here's Zak Bagans. So what do you think? You think these events are related to her poltergeist that's unrest? Because that's what Zak's opinion is. I think, it maybe the only thing that I can't explain is how the magazine page turned inside the plexiglass. I can't explain that one to you. So I'd really want to go see this museum. I may do that soon. I'd like to see this exhibit. She's a beautiful person, really iconic. I mean, this story has been big for decades, and it continues to, have a presence in culture. Rest in peace.